Welcome to Ignite Your Sexuality with me, Sarah Rose Bright, where I'm sharing a series of videos with lots of amazing and inspiring and practical tips and how-tos to support you to ignite your sexuality and to experience more pleasure and enhance your sex and intimate relationships. And this comes from my decade as a sex, pleasure and intimacy coach, and it's my delight to share this with you. So this video is 3 tips on how to take your sex life from okay to oh my God. And this came from a conversation I had with a client who had this realization of how she could take her sex life from okay to oh my God. And I wanted to share this with you. So before I dive into the 3 tips, so just briefly want to share that I think it's a writer, Anais Nin. She talks about our bodies as these amazing musical instruments that we can learn to play. And as we learn to play them, it's like we can play symphonies and just unlimited, infinite amount of tunes. But often people play 1 or 2 tunes that they play over and over again and do the same thing over and over again whether it's on solo sex or partnered sex. And then this is where sex becomes boring, limited, functional, mechanical. And so playing a musical instrument takes time. Tuning an instrument into the right frequency and sound takes time. And exactly this is what you do with your pleasure. And this is how you can take your sex to that Goldilocks point of just keep finding what feels just the absolute right amount of pleasure for you today, the right spot of pleasure, the right amount of pressure or whatever it is. So here's my 3 tips. First of all, create practice time. If you have practice time, then you are a learner, then you are open to discovering and open to new possibilities. And so just like playing a musical instrument, learning to play your body takes time and practice, and it's always changing. So just taking responsibility to get to know your pleasure, discovering your erogenous zones. There's so many erogenous zones, and I don't actually give a list out because I like you to go and discover what's true for you. And I've had clients discover places that I would never imagine to be erogenous, and then they come back and say, oh my God, never realized how much pleasure I could get from my ankles being touched, whatever it is. So be really open to discovering. And when you're exploring your body, there's really 3 variables that can make such a difference to your pleasure, and that's speed, pressure, and rhythm. So if you playing with 1 or more of those and can really adjust your pleasure from okay to oh my God. So it might be slowing down, it might be going firmer or lighter, it might be changing the rhythm or the place that you're touching, more variety, or staying in the same place. And so sometimes with this as well, it can just be adjusting it 10%, 15% that can take it from okay to oh my God. So practice time to explore and get to know. Secondly is communication. If we want to adjust things or change things, we need to have the language to ask for that, or to ask our partners how it is for them. And so this is where practice time can be wonderful because it creates time for you to find a language that works for you and your partner, you and your lover. And how to give feedback in a way that's positive as well. So lots of people know how to say what they don't like, but don't know how to say what they might like. So for example, it might be, this feels good, but can we try this? Oh, wow, that's amazing. Stay there. Or this feels good. Can we try this? Oh, yeah, a little bit more. Or, oh, just a little bit like this. That's it. That's perfect. Wow. Or I'd love it if you could move here or go firmer or go slower. So by finding examples, partners in the main, most people really want to please their partners. They want to give amazing pleasure. And people always tell me that when they get feedback from their partners, and it enables them to be better at what they're doing, to give more pleasure. And as you give more pleasure, your partner enjoys it more. As your partner enjoys it more, you are even more present and more engaged. They enjoy it more, and this feedback loop just grows and grows and grows. So practice time, number 1. getting clear and getting better at communicating in really positive ways that really enhance connection and pleasure. And then thirdly, it's a special ingredient, and that's to do this with a mindset of curiosity. Because if we are curious about our pleasure, we're always going to be tuning in to what feels great, because so many variables affect our pleasure. Might be for women where we are in our menstrual cycle or menopause. It might be how much sleep we've had, how much stress is happening in our lives, what we've eaten, how we feel about ourselves that day. And that can be, those variables are shifting and changing all the time. So when they're shifting and changing all the time, our pleasure can change, but we don't have the tools sometimes to navigate that. So by being curious and not making assumptions about, oh, because I enjoyed this last time, I'm going to enjoy it this time. Being really curious helps us to tune into our pleasure in this moment, to find out what really can take us from okay to, oh my God, this is just perfect. This is just right in this moment. And we'll never get bored if we bring that level of curiosity. And also, it's okay that some days our pleasure doesn't feel, oh my God. The pressure to have, oh my God, pleasure all the time is like the pressure to go out and have a meal and every time it be amazing. Sometimes we go out for a meal and it's not so great. Sometimes we don't enjoy it, but we don't say, right, I'm never going out for a meal again. We go, we'll find a different place, or we'll go back on a night when it's less busy, or whatever it is. And so, this pressure to have sex that's perfect and amazing and oh my God all the time, let that go as well. So just a reminder of these three things: taking time to practice, to communicate and find a language that works for you with your partner, your lover, and then to do this always with heaps of curiosity. And it's that curiosity that just brings that freshness and wonder to every experience about, how does my body today, how's my partner today, what feels good today. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please like this video. I'd love to hear what you've enjoyed about it. Leave me a comment, share it. Sign up to my YouTube channel for more videos like this to keep you posted of new videos. And also below, you can sign up for my newsletter where there's a free gift waiting for you. Thank you so much for watching and wishing you the most wonderful day. Bye-bye.